Zed-Voices of the Youths podcast, a podcast that amplifies.
It's too nice, too smooth. But people mistake you muntu salida.
Or you can meet a partner on Facebook or Tinder or
See the difference?
Sinakuka.
So mnachoka kwa bronga mambo mwenda ku.
Parauka tatu kalishe mu youth. Ukalishe mu youth. Parauka sister ukalishe mu youth. Ukalishe mu youth. Panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Ungangale ndiwe kemba. Panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Olowenza vibala. Panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Nabose ba ma business. Panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Nayi mamu ma offices pushing my dreams. My dreams. My dreams. Tend pushing.
What's up, what's good and what's bad? Ladies and gents, welcome back to Zed-Voices, a podcast that amplifies with me, Tis Raw, Izwika Kutara Project. We are back again with another again and again episode. Ungazungu kambache again every time. I think it's well known that there will be videos again and again. Maybe, who knows. But anyways, before I go any further, guys, if this is the first time that you're joining us, make sure that you do subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that are also reduced on saying again and again and again. Otherwise, I don't know what you're waiting for, but in chat, subscribe and free. I've got a very interesting lady with me today, and I can assure you that it's about to go down. You know what I mean? And we are talking about a very sensitive and very relevant topic. Like I always say, these are things that we go through, but I feel like this one, we go through it every day. Even right now, we're going through it. It's related to all these things. Ladies and gents, I welcome you, the one and only model. And anyways, Zedvoices project in which I introduce one and I'll allow her to just give us the details. Hi. What's up?
What's up? How are you?
I'm sick. How are you? No one has ever asked me this before. How are you?
Direct program. You need to be fine all the time.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Rita Mpande.
Cool stuff. Rita, tell us anything that you want us to know.
Okay, so Rita is a model. She's a fashion designer and she's an entrepreneur.
Responsive. Okay.
I can even bake for you.
You can bake for me?
Yes, I'm a baker too.
Cake?
Yeah, cake.
I want the cake.
All that. No problem. When is your birthday? We'll wait until then.
Fast. Could we go express?
Express next holiday.
Yeah? But custom made?
Yes.
Specifically just for
and
me.
Signed by me.
Okay. Good stuff. I'll be waiting.
All right.
I want the cake.
See pressure.
Cool stuff. Okay. It's good to know that you're also a designer. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, what do you do? Entrepreneurship is very broad. Is there anything you can share?
Well, I deal with the women and ladies' clothes only because men don't like buying clothes.
What do you mean we don't like to buy things? We buy.
You don't like buying, unlike a woman. A woman will see something right now and she'll be like, yo, whatever money that I have, I need to get that dress. With a man, face in my inside that t-shirt. No.
Oh, so that's what you guys do, huh? The ladies, that's how you spend your money.
Whatever I like, I buy.
You buy. Do you know why we can't buy?
Why?
Because we give you the money so that you can buy that.
Because I have to look good for you.
And I'll look good for who if I don't buy?
You don't have to look too nice because all the girls will be on you.
You but now naked nice so that the guys should be on you.
Hair done, fashion.
And a lot of guys should be on you.
Fashion trends all the time.
Okay. I like that perspective. But anyways, before we go any further, guys, as usual, subscribe. Otherwise, what's the whole point? Anyways, yeah. Today we're talking about something very interesting. We are talking about social media and its role in our relationships, guys, these days. But before I go to the topic, Izwika Kutara Project, I always like to warm up the conversations. So let's warm up. Our question last week was choosing between the past and the future. But it's just and I said 05 actually. 5-0.
Okay.
So Future got 5 votes, then Past 0.
Got
I imagine
0.
no one wants to live in the past.
I would actually want to live in the past at this point.
But unfortunately, years ago, last week, I would have allowed you to give us more on what you mean by that. But
all I can say about that, just a second, right?
Yeah.
All I can say is I think I can try to change certain decisions that I made.
How would you change that past?
By making them right. I would know, in the future, I made this wrong decision. Right now, I need to make the right one.
Learning from the past.
Yes.
Cool stuff. Thank you. I won't even go deep into that.
Yeah.
Manje yako manje ndio wa first. I will let guys relate for this week's question, warm-up question. Twingire mo manje hapo. So this one says, would you rather let's say they handcuff you with a stranger for 48 hours or swap phones with your one and only person? Mwambira guys, handcuffed for 48 hours with a stranger or swapping phones with your right hand man?
I would swap phones.
Sanga busy. Omega nichani. Okay, tell us. Yeah, faithful.
Yes, and also, I have nothing to hide.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're sure? Very sure.
Very sure. Very sure.
Very dangerous one.
Wait.
You're choosing between what's this? Like swapping phones.
I know what I'm talking about. So I would definitely go for it. Swapping
phones. Are you telling me you have nothing to hide? Serious? Ungampasa she muntu wako sha.
Ungampasa songathufu naenda nayo one
week. Nayo sasa pesa kwa anything.
Yeah.
So you maybe you're talking about wampasa but in a password. Niyo komeka phone.
Nisegura. Kumsegura na kumuuza password ni.
But why don't you have anything to hide?
Because I believe in just having one partner, and if I'm with someone, I'm straight up living for that person. I don't have to go ahead and entertain someone else.
Yeah, but I mean, you can have one person, but still the people that just,
Yeah, there are people that
call you Shanshani, maybe akutumira po check a message kajagamene, hey pretty, you know what I mean? And then guys abwakaona kaji. Singangale ni mulandu.
If there is no trust in the relationship.
So are you telling me when someone texting if the guys they just come very formal maybe?
Well, they have
to. Maybe akatuma maybe ujauma zano za mwama bwerera anga causing something.
Causing a drama. But if there are people that would actually text me, the guys, right? Yeah. I know how they would approach me. So if my man was to say, hi, beautiful, it doesn't mean anything. Go back through the conversation and just know what's been going on. Otherwise, for me to open up my phone to you, it means I've opened up my private life. So I have nothing to hide.
Okay. When did you filter your phone?
Like today.
Serious? So you would start giving phones. My days, but sunga pasa.
My days, angafena
bipi. Hey, cause bakashana imwe. Ama forever mbili mwe wantu. All the proposals, the what and what.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. Cool stuff. Just a quick one. Why not 48 hours now, stranger? So sunga fresh batikome lako che for 48 hours.
Stranger anganipai.
Naza kupa bwana.
Wanganchite sacrifice.
Sacrifice for what? For money?
For money. You know, money is needed these
2 days nakamsaba ndani kutini kupai for money.
48 hours is a long time. With a stranger, a lot can happen. Now that's where the cheating can even happen.
Wouldn't you want to explore those a lot of things that can happen?
No.
Chako cheva mbili na stranger.
Dangerous.
Anyway, there we have it, guys. It is what it is. That was just a warm up. Single topic here today. Now we can get into our topic. So this one, guys, or Rita, rather. So there's this thing, we're talking about social media and how it plays in today's relationships. You know what I mean? So I would like to give you a scenario, yeah? So you remember how those days, back in the days, we used to meet different people in different places. For example, school, church, my events. Back then we used to have a lot of things going on in Zambia. For example, street culture. So mwaenda mtama kwa vino pesa kwa kagero wakakonda you start conversations like that. It's the other way around also. Maybe the females also amunako kam guys wakakonda kuti kuchurch kuli konse che. Why is it right? Yeah, those were the traditional ways of meeting people. Yeah, but today things have changed. With social media. We know the social media are talking about the WhatsApps,
The Facebook,
TikToks, the Facebooks, all these things. They've brought a different avenue. So I'd like to find out, how do you think social media has changed those traditional ways?
I think it starts with the things that we actually see on social media and how people portray their relationships. So if I see someone is having a perfect wedding on social media, on Facebook, they have posted and all that, I want the same, right? So if there's this scenario of where, or you can meet a partner on Facebook or Tinder or Instagram, I also want to experience the same. How did you find that guy who is wealthy? Let me also try the same thing. Meanwhile, there's this guy who is just being genuine in the background, and I'm not saying that because of the peer pressure that comes with social media and me wanting to be Maria that's on social media when I'm actually losing myself in the process.
Good stuff. I like your points, but my points nzasunga she for later because apa paliko deep pewangena.
Okay.
And apa first tiserude che mushe. But like, how has it changed the way we meet these days? Why is it? Because apa kaidi sinifunika kwembekeza kwenda ku church kuti nione nani. Ilipo kutara.
I think life has actually become easy for us with social media. I like kudala. I think my relationships are
how are they difficult?
Because there will be times I'm meeting an church, right? Maybe that person is just a visitor. And then for me to get to talk to that person, I'll have to write a letter. But these days I can text you anytime.
Yeah.
Any day. I can call you anytime with social media. I can video call you. So even distance relationships have become easy because I can video call you anytime. I can know what.
These days, social media, there's a lot of, I would like to say maybe fake accounts or not fake accounts. Infection.
Fake lifestyle.
Fake lifestyle. Why is it that walangana che profile it too nice, too smooth. Paribe uka mistake uyu muntu salida. Can you watch to see behind the scenes what happens?
We don't post that. I want the whole world to know me and see me
beautiful, clean,
all the
like
time.
You don't have problems every time.
In a certain, position. I'm not supposed to post nilikumaliro why.
No, but kumaliro maybe not even songa.
Or nilikunyumba nipika katapa.
For example, wakutuma tienda kwa mtao nikaguleko tomato wanda kusoweto. Why can't you post like a reel like that? Oh guys, today so I'm going to Livingstone and I'm gonna take you on a trip.
Come spend the day with me.
So much that come spend the day with me Musoweto. Taona ko chimumonekera through your view. Why is it important for people to keep that type of profile, like a clean one? Why are we doing that?
I think it's even easy to just attract a certain level of people, certain class. Yeah.
Well, a certain class. So you mean maybe, for example, in a language yat, Bama levels?
Hey, because niliko ku Livingstone, come spend the day with me in Livingstone. Obviously, the guys that are going to come in my DM will be those ones that are, capable of taking me to Bahamas or,
I like that. So let's say you attract this person. Wamene wakwati nwama levels. How are you going to be meeting this person if already you show that ungana chekwa chikati, like you do all these things? Uone kama ngana drama. I want to mention names, Ungara in one of these well-known combos or neighborhoods. Why is there so much akaza picking up one? How are you going to be visiting each other? I'll
be open with where I stay, but how how I appear every time I see him or every time we meet has to be me looking nice all the time.
So zamuza chinkala kukomboni kwa so. But profile yako yone kama ngara kwa blog. You see the difference?
Sina kuka.
So mnachoka kwa bro ngabo mwenda ku. Maje okay nishimaje why mwachoka kwa musho.
No, but I think even other people even now I mean Ojamuntu will not to say Sivon 7 post up on social media that's actually my lifestyle. Right? So Leon
no, but it's very difficult to know at Sivon 7 cheat dive.
That person also has a life outside social media. So now I ask you to say Sanga post Avala Tropic or the post Avala Hill all the time.
That's the thing.
Yeah, so they'll know to say, oh, okay, Ankala Okukwa, so maybe whenever she goes out, it's when she takes pictures and posts when she's having fun.
And okay, anyways, I mean, also let's look at it from maybe the guy's perspective. Understand you post to be beautiful. Maybe yeah, umangala chunga chako compensate one or two things. Kadi bagai mama wanako veva ona. Exactly. Demo ididi wanako veva ona. Komande is for the guys. You know, you see that this person has got this type of a profile, very clean one. Standard jamani ama levels. Is that what you I mean, like, does that create unrealistic expectations at the end of the day? You see this guy's profile, it's so good already in your mind. Do you think, I think this guy is capable of taking me to Dubai?
And he's capable of taking care of my expenses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that plays a big factor?
It does.
Yeah? So that's how you vet us. You choose whether you can talk to me, whether you can't talk to me.
Yes. How your profile picture looks, and if I stalk you a bit, I go into your pictures, I'm like, okay, he looks clean, he looks nice, he looks money, he looks like he can take care of me.
Okay.
Yes. But if I find out that he's not my type, because aliens are not type, right? So if I find this guy is not really my type.
How do you know it's not your type? Just because when
if I'm that kind of a girl that just loves to be spoiled every time, I'll be choosy.
That love to be spoiled. Okay.
I'll be very choosy. And then there are times where a girl doesn't even want to be spoiled all the time. She's even willing to spend her money on a date. And you think I'm going to date?
Man was anting about to date already on a profile organs Nisha vomera.
WhatsApp, so na my direct calls.
Yeah. Because you know, at the end of the day, we're talking about how social media is playing a role in dating these days. Yeah. In most of these relationships. Because at the end of the day, if we look at what's on social media, you look at this person's profile, things like that, and immediately you think maybe he's got so much money and all those things. Yeah. But like, don't you think that's stealing the real connection between the two of you? Like, don't you think you might want to just get to know this person besides those things? So are we automatically just looking for material things? Or because in Karache profile yako sitting as way how you are.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. How do you know that we can connect if you already judged from my
person's profile?
From profile picture.
So also how you approach me matters.
Yeah.
So the way you're going to DM me is going to matter, and also how you just carry yourself. So if your profile is saying this person is not even good looking, right? The way I would want a certain level of guys to approach me, because every girl has got her own standards, right? So if I'm that girl and then there's this guy that approaches me is not up to my standard, but how he slides into my DM, how he talks to me is also going to give me it's going to make me open to just let him into my life.
I see. You know, the beauty about the way we used to meet back then, the traditional ways. Because it was just instant. From there, you're like, okay, I think let me talk to this person. And now ukabona pana vinango vya machita panpwanje, uzatenga maybe one or two things from that. could be maybe welcome to be kind, how he approaches you and all those things. But these days, social media, it has stolen that away. Why is it? Because it's easier. And it's even easy to vet people these days.
Yeah.
I don't need to waste my time talking to this person.
He can go.
But soon as you maybe that can't ni wa Dangote hero ndine nephew wa Prince to Dubai. But nifuna a genuine and honest girl, so pa profile na ponyapo cheni nili mudoti nili kusoweto nili kuti all those things maybe wa misauka opportunity kaso. But that's not the case. The case here is also, is this affecting sungu bakam is it from chana ni but organize up. But anyway, is this, would we say, because at the end of the day we're posting things that
we want people to see.
So are we hiding the real us?
Yes, we are.
What are some of those things that we're hiding from there?
We want to show people what we want them to see and know about us, and not our real us.
So why don't you want to show them the real you?
Because I want to attract a certain level of people.
Why do you want to attract that level of people?
Because I don't want to have a circle of friends that wouldn't even be there when I need them.
What do you mean be there when you need them?
Financially.
So like finances now are the most important thing in the world to you. So if I can't help you financially, then I'm not considered as a friend.
They are
you want
different.
to attract the people that have got money so that
Because most of the things,
drama or just your friends.
For instance,
you don't want conversations, you want us to chat to finish one drama. Is that the case?
Not really, but there are times when you just need financial help and you just look at your circle.
So man, you often financial help from attract. Levels, yeah. First of all, you and drama, but you go there and fake that you have money to attract those people that have money, and then you tell them if you drama. Don't you see how this doesn't make sense? Why panga profile? Wait. Before aningenera, they kungenera kupanga tu pose. Kudala pena shitakuva so.
Okay.
You said you're posting these photos. Very
Conversations irrelevant na mpamvu we cement no angoze. Baimvera bafana bakulu na angoze.